for a few days. They're massive now. They grow fast. If I had more than one duck family, I think it was a different family. They've still got the 6 of them, which is amazing. Sorry, whoops, background noise there. And obviously I had to grab my phone quickly. I would miss these little babies. But they're growing up super fast. I can't believe how big they are since the last time I saw them. It was only a couple of days ago, surely. Wow. Well, good morning. It's another week. School holidays are finished at least. That should be a little bit quieter out and about. I've just had a phone call from my doctor or rheumatologist about the ketamine infusion. So it looks like I'm going in next Monday, which is good. I just now have to move our weekend away again. I have moved this weekend so many times. It's for Kangaroo Valley. I think this will be the 3rd time at least I've had to rebook it. So anyway, yeah, I really don't want to go, but like I'm sitting here this morning in quite a lot of pain, so I know I need to go. And I've been up since 3:30. I've been up for 5 hours. I should be feeling good by now. Usually by 4 or 5 hours, it's usually when I'm sort of like peak time post medication. Sometimes it's earlier, but usually by now it will be okay, but I'm still in a lot of pain. So I do need to get moving though and get the doggies out soon. I was waiting till like 9 o'clock. I thought I'll go have a little shower at 9 o'clock, freshen up. I'm usually a bit better after my shower, as you guys know. And just take them for a little walk into town. I can get my few groceries that I need and then come back. So they'll have had their walk and I'll get my groceries and get my milk. So for more teas, I have put some washing on and yeah. It's good. I don't really want to go in. I don't want to go, but I really want to have a bit better life. Because it's not the best at the moment, and I'm hoping a week in hospital might really help my foot as well. I don't know. They say rest doesn't really help, but we'll try it. I'll do my exercise and I'll still do a little walking around, but I'll be off my foot for the most of the time. So I'm hoping that might work as well. The problem with the plantar fasciitis is different things seem to work for different people, and as you guys know, I've been trying things since January to fix it. It's very annoying because I think I could have probably avoided it if I had known, but I didn't know. Well, I didn't know going from like nothing in our old apartment that we're at. Just very gentle strolls with the dogs at that point. That's up the road and back. That was all I was doing for most days for any exercise, or I wasn't even a fast walk. And then coming here and then just doing hour-long walks, plus all the unpacking. I was on my feet a lot. And it's just, and then heading to Disney World did not help. But it was good yesterday. I don't know, we didn't do a lot of walking around, but I did. I walked up to Mum's, walked around to the theatre. Again, it wasn't a big walk, but still, I was moving around a bit and then walked home. And my foot was pretty good. I wasn't limping at all yesterday, I don't think. So, and sometimes I think it's just from sitting, and when I get up and get moving, it's okay. All right, I'm going to ring Kevin and let him know the news. Oh dear. And he's away the next 2 weekends, so we're going to have a few weeks of not seeing a lot of each other, because have I told you guys he's going to America? I don't even remember. He got one of his clients, not the company he does most of the work for, but another one he does like 1 day a week. They want to send him to a conference in the States. I think we might have talked about this. It's in Washington, in DC. So they wanted to send him last year, but we were in America already last year for our trip, so it didn't work out then. But yeah, so they want to send him again. So he's quite keen to go. Well, he's going, we've booked his flights. I think he's going over in first class, but he's going flying American Airlines, but it's booked through Qantas, using Qantas points. So he's flying to New York. He's going to have a night in New York. He's hoping he feels good enough to have a bit of a sticky beak around, because he's only been to New York as a child. We've never been since we've been together. So he's hoping to have a bit of a sticky beak around, and then we'll have the morning there. Then he's catching the train. Well, I can't remember what time he catches the train. Maybe at 3 o'clock the next day, catching a train down to Washington. And then he's got the conference he's going to for a couple of days. And I think he's got like a couple of days at the end, maybe 2 days free, which he will do some museums and stuff. And I just hope he's feeling good when he's there. Because as we all know, we both suffer with quite a bit of pain. Hopefully it'll be a bit of a break from work from him, and he might be better than he sometimes is. But I'll be out the 27th and he goes the Friday, because I think I'm taking him to the airport. Because his flight is at 11:20 and then he's back like a week and a half later. What time did he get in? 9 o'clock, I think, or something on the Tuesday morning. So, yeah, funnily enough, he'll be in the States for Halloween again. But that's the night in New York, is Halloween night. So, yeah, I think he's a bit excited. Then afterwards, he booked everything. He goes, oh, I just realised that you're not going to be with me. I said, no, I'm not. Oh, dear. Okay. It is good. I want to be able to do more things, as you guys know. All right, I'm going to finish my tea and then I'm going to jump in the shower, I think, and get this over and done with. Get their walk. They're so good though, they just don't know where they're lying. I think they're a bit warm. It's funnily enough, it's warmer than the actual temperature today. It feels warmer. Because I thought, it was 15, I looked out, people in singlet tops and shorts. I thought, what is going on? But yeah, I think at that time it was feeling like 18. We're only going for 19 today, so it's not going to be that warm today. Oh man. Don't want to go to hospital, but it'll be worth it. Show you the dogs doing their hide and seek, but they both just left the room. Well, we'll look outside then. I thought, well, this would be a good opportunity to use the dual capture since they're doing something. But yeah, that was a bit of a fail. So had a walk, got a few groceries that you saw, hung out, a little bit of washing that I put on earlier. I feel like I did something else. I don't know, I'm just exhausted after that and back in pain. Made a cup of tea. Oh, and I just went around the house and put out their breakfast. They've been really hungry in the evenings, especially Kina. He's been going around trying to find bits of food, looking behind the pillows and all the spots where I do put food for them. Oh, look at my poor plant. It needed water. I have done that and some flopped over. Again, I don't want to water it. I leave the watering can over there with water, but I don't know, I've not been very mentally with it lately. No surprise there with fibro. Yeah, so I think the only other thing I really want to do today is make some chia puddings. I'll do breakfast. I don't have any chia puddings made up, so it's like it's either do a veggie patty wrap or something, or actually before I was thinking of making avocado toast, so we'll see. The veggie patty wrap might just be the easier one to do, but I might have there's a half an avocado left over from our nachos last night, so I might do that too. I was over there before, I was going to do it before I sat down, and I just thought, oh no, that's just too much. And I'm really sore now, so I'm glad I didn't bother. I'll get something a bit later. I'm not too hungry anyway. Did I have anything earlier? Oh yeah, I think I had a cookie biscuit earlier. Just mainly because I don't know, I had a funny taste in my mouth and I think I wanted to do that. So yeah, I only had one cookie, so that's pretty good for me because I can polish off quite a few. Tried to have them in the house, but we had some left over from, I don't know, maybe the weekend down in Canberra. All right, I'm gonna do my tea, hopefully feel a little bit better. And then we've still got lots to do online. I'd like to try and catch all my videos, get my videos up to date before going to hospital. Might not happen, I don't know. And then at some stage, I'll get those chia pudding made. I mean, I can make them later tonight, it doesn't really matter. It's got to wash the berries and the tomatoes. Yeah, I just got what I needed. I mainly needed milk, like I had to get milk because we had none left. I'm sorry, you're looking at nothing. My gosh, here comes Mr. Keener, but he's gone the other way. This isn't working, but I can maybe crop my bit more. I don't know. All right, we'll go back to looking outside. You can see Coda sitting out there. He's already given up on his food hunt. He always gives up before Kenai. I can't remember my dog's names. Oh dear. All right, I'll check back in with you later. Let you know how I am going. Hopefully feeling a bit better. Did get some good news today. Mum's got a care worker, I think they called her, coming out to the house next week. It's under her, I forget all the names of things. I nearly had it and I lost it. But anyway, the lady's going to come and do cleaning for Mum. It's the main thing. But if Dad needed a break, there'll be time for Dad to go and have a break or go away, or leave the house or go do whatever. She can do just to keep Mum company. She could take Mum for a little outing or whatever. Respite. I think it's under the respite thing. But yes, she needs a respite from cleaning because she doesn't really clean, although she cleaned last week because she knew this was coming up and she wrecked herself. Because that's what Mum does. I said, don't clean it again. There's no point having a cleaner if there's nothing for them to clean. Because I'm embarrassed. So, of course, that's why we're getting a cleaner though, so it'll be done weekly and she won't have to worry. But anyway, we'll get there. I'm getting there. I worked on my vanity when I was in the bathroom today. Because I know my house has slid down a little bit, not too much, but just a little bit. And I've got that bit of dusting done on the weekend. Try and get I'd like to get a full clean of the bathroom this week, like the shower screen and the drain need done. Even if that's all I get done, I guess that would be okay. Toilets get done probably at least once a week. I just do them whenever I sort of feel they need done. When we moved in, I was cleaning them every day. Maybe that's what happened to, I got plantar fasciitis because I was doing things I didn't need to do. And I want to give the kitchen a good clean again. I've done most of the benches, but like I haven't. Where the coffee cups sit, that's a bit dusty. I noticed the other day. I put my finger down, I thought, oh, you're dusty. I need to take them all down and get a proper dust. I'm sure I have done it since I've been here, but it's not something I do very often. The coffee cups get rotated through, so they get cleaned. For the most part anyway. There might be one or two that might be a bit dusty and need a bit of a rinse out, but here we go. Where are we? There we are. I don't even know what I'm filming. He's found those ones now, so Chewy will keep going. He'll go back and recheck places he checked before, which is good because he should have the most food anyway. He's been there hungry at night, which is funny. All right, enough chattering. I'll check back in later on. I've just been spending a bit of time looking for accommodation for Rome for our med trip next year. Found some nice ones and then some nicer ones, which are obviously more expensive but have views, and I'm very tempted to book one for a bit of extra, you know, obviously it's extra money, but how special to have a view of views of the Colosseum. Like, that'd be so exciting. If I do, it will be a secret from Kevin. It'll be a surprise. I've moved off Rome accommodation. Just half of a few. And I feel like I had something else to tell you guys, but I can't remember what it was. Just working on editing another video, or just finishing off checking it. And both the boys have settled in for a bit of a sleep. It has turned really cold. I thought I was just going mad. Like I went put some socks on, I've put a jacket on, I'll put a cardigan on, and then I had a look at the thing and it says it's 18 degrees, but it feels like 14 degrees. But oh, okay, I'm not going mad. It has turned chilly out there. That'll do. Have a snooze. Good boy. So I've got that, got a cup of tea. I'm going to keep editing this and seeing how I go. I did empty the bin when I was up, so I did do something. There was something else I wanted to share with you all. I don't think I have yet. Maybe I already have, I don't know. We finally have a date for the cleaning of our windows. I'm not sure when it is now, I can't remember. I'm going to write it down. But yeah, it's in a few weeks. Oh, thank goodness. Gosh. Do you know what I'm talking about? We can't reach our kitchen window or the window from my jigsaw puzzle desk area, and the window in Kevin's room, which that's not such a big deal, but the kitchen, those two windows you see out, and they are filthy. So, and apparently we can also get a quote to get our glass verandas done too, so that'll be good. Again, the floors all below ours, they can do them because they're only half glass, or ours for full glass. So it's very hard to get down to the other side of the glass, and in between the little cracks, it's very hard. And we do our best, and we can do a reasonable job, but not the best. So we can get a quote to get them all done properly too. So that'll be good. And hopefully Kevin and I will find time very soon to do these doors, maybe this weekend, we'll see. So we can get them done. Well, I'm just trying to think now, would it be worth waiting until after the other ones are done? I don't know what they're doing. I don't know exactly. It'll be interesting. I hope you've noticed a bit of an improvement in the quality of my vlogs lately, in the last week or so. I discovered, kind of accidentally, that I was only uploading in 720p. I thought I was uploading in 4K. Because I obviously editing just on my laptop, and my eyesight is not the greatest, even with my glasses. I didn't notice. And then somewhere along the line, I just spotted it as being 720. And I thought, what? It's not even 1080. Why? And actually, I don't know why. But I've noticed, I think I've got it that it could be the intro clip was in 720. I think that's the first, because like Kevin said, it's the first video that goes in that is that it takes the setting from. So being that was the first clip, I'd put the intro in first. The whole thing would go through at 720, I believe anyway. We're relying on my memory when I was playing around with it a week or so ago when I discovered it. I think that was the case. You'll have to let me know if you can tell any difference. And they should all now be in 4K because I'm now just going in and putting the video in first, the day's video, and then I'm adding the intro in afterwards, and it seems to be the case that it's still, because the 4K footage was the first one I put in, that even the intro goes to 4K. I don't understand. I don't know. Anyway, I think it's working. So hopefully there is an improvement. I can't believe it was only 720. Anyway, it should be better now. Hope. Okay, I don't think I did fix my video problem, but I think I might have found my problem. I think I might be doing it too quickly because this video is still doing things and I've already uploaded it to YouTube. So maybe that's where my problem is, because when I go onto YouTube, it says that it's only SD, not HD. So I'm going to wait, and I was about to make it public. So I'm going to wait and see what happens with this when it's all downloaded, because it already told me it's available to share. That's why I thought it's ready, but I don't think it is. So wait and see when that finishes. I'm sure that's still going up. The number changed before, I'm pretty sure. A photo of it so I can remember what the number is. Well, it's got the little arrow. It indicates it's still doing stuff, doesn't it? This is what I mean. I'm not the smartest. So we'll try that. I wasn't hungry earlier, but 3:30 I'm finally hungry, so I've just popped on some gyozas just to air fry them because I didn't feel like anything else. I didn't have potatoes to do potatoes. I probably would have done that if I'd had some. I've got sweet potatoes, but not normal potatoes, not white potatoes, sweet potatoes, whatever I get. So I did already start doing my chia puddings, just putting the seeds and stuff in, so I've done that. So I might finish off that while these are cooking for the next 10 minutes. Then I'll have them, and then I think I'm going to try and walk over to Mum with the dogs. Because I didn't really get to chat with her yesterday, or Dad should be back from golf, so I didn't really get to chat with them, or just pick the dogs up and leave in the evening when Mum was up. So I'll try and do that because we didn't see them for lunch on the weekend. Hopefully we'll see them this weekend because the next weekend I'll be in hospital. They'll probably come and visit at some stage, but I'm going to tell them only if they're in Wollongong. Not don't drive in there just to come visit me. But if they're in there on an appointment, by all means. Because it's just, you know, it's a half an hour there and half an hour back. It's an hour round trip. I don't think it's looking at little baby puppy Gold, and he's not baby, but you know, not, oh, he's a bit putty. I can relate to that. Anyway, yeah, we've got to decide. The dogs have got another 2 weeks left of their free, or the winning Keno's prize for walkies. They've got another 2 weeks to go tomorrow and next week, and then they're finished with that. So she wanted to know whether I want to proceed with my cancellation that I was going to do at the start of this, just when he won his prize. I said, oh, let me talk to Kevin, because we've been trying to decide what to do, because it'd be great for them to go. And actually, she's given me another option of just what they call the exercise program. I guess they go, they get their walk and whatnot. They just don't do all the one-on-one training in there, which is probably fine. Because they love going and they love being with other dogs, and that would save us $70 odd a week. So I think it's $150 or something for the two of them to go for that, rather than $220 or something, or $240, whatever it was for the two of them to go. It's just a lot of money. But we might do every other week. I don't know, we'll see. I'll talk to Kevin about it, and I'll tell her I'll let her know tomorrow what we decide. All right, let me get this done. All my gyozas will be ready, and I want to finish the chia puddings. And I've just pulled, sorry, before I leave you, I pulled some dal out of the freezer, so we're going to that tonight. Just going to see whether Kevin wants rice or over sweet potatoes. It's nice both ways. I thought I'll just see what Kevin wants. I've got a couple of sweet potatoes I can do. Do need to order groceries. I'm going to do a pickup because I'm going to make it a pretty big shop tomorrow. And knowing the way I've been feeling, I don't count on feeling good. If I do, great. I can do other stuff. So yeah, I think that's what I'll do tomorrow after I drop them at training, because obviously that might not be an option in the future anyway. And we still get 10% pickup a month, which we haven't used yet. All right, I'm going now. Just started working on my puzzle a bit, or sorting out pieces while I was eating my lunch, which I forgot to show you, but that's okay. Did I show you the new puzzle? I'm starting the 1500 one. Anyway, let's get these boys out. We've been very patient again. We've been shifting the afternoon walk to 4 o'clock. My noise is starting to open up. Oh, it's been open for a bit, I haven't noticed it. It smells good though. Okay, puppies, we're going to go this. Where are you going? Oh, good. Crossing over the road to admire these flowers. How nice are they? I don't know what they all are. So pretty. Again, because I've already recorded this and forgot to press record. But you might want to tell I'm in a good mood today. Still in my normal sort of fibro pain in the morning. Sort of coming and going a little bit today, but I'm in a good mood. I guess that's half the battle, isn't it? But I have been awake since 3 o'clock, so who knows what will happen with the day, considering that. But I've just had a very pottering morning. I think I've filmed bits and pieces of what I have done. I'm still trying to get those videos edited and up in a high quality. I think I might have worked it out. I think it's still doing stuff. Let me see. Yeah, it's still uploading. So we'll see. Hopefully fingers crossed that I might have solved the puzzle. I had to redo some settings and I don't know what I'm doing, so I just copied someone's instructions of what to do. So let's hope that works. Can't believe all this time my videos were not in HD. I don't know how many of you watch on TV and would have noticed. Like, I can't tell on the computer screen, I can't tell. I didn't know. So, oh dear, oh well. Live and learn, I guess. What else was I going to say? Oh, Kevin had to go to Bunnings this morning, so he said he'd take the dogs to school because it's their school day. And then he's going to go to the post office and pick up some parcels. I think, well, they're all for me, but one's addressed to him because it went via Amazon. And for some reason it ended up in his name. I don't know why. Oh, I ordered it on through his account because he's got Prime. But anyway, it's fine. A bit of a convoluted. I didn't realise, like, I'm thinking Amazon would just use my post box that we use, locker, yeah, whatever it's called. But that's Australia Post. There's an Amazon locker right next door to it. And just, Fibro me didn't think of that. The fact that the Amazon order should go to the Amazon locker. And I've actually put another order in for some more containers so I can try and get the dog section of the cupboard organised because it's a bit chaotic. So I've ordered some more containers and I'm getting them sent here. I thought it'd be easier to send here. We're here pretty much every day. I think they're going to come tomorrow, so yeah, I'll be home. I'll be here. So I've ordered my groceries, but I couldn't, convoluted, another messy go round, but I had trouble doing my order to get the discount that I wanted. But she worked out, I already used mine, so I used Kevin's, so I had to reorder everything from Kevin's account. It was worth, I saved like $38 just from like 10 minutes of my time to do that, to reorder. But we missed the cut-off time for a 9 a.m. pickup, so it's now like a 12 o'clock pickup. But that's okay, I'll either drive over and get it, or if Kevin wants to have a little break from work, we might take a wander over with the trolley and pick everything up. I just mean that I don't get my stuff until then, but that's okay, because I don't tend to do it in the morning anyway. It's fine, it'll work out. And even if I just put everything away, I washed all the fruit and veg, but even if I just put back in the fridge and we deal with that tomorrow, that's okay as well. I'm going to try and take the opportunity to clean out the fridge this morning, give all the shelves and the things in a bit of a wipe down. It doesn't feel like that long ago I did it, so maybe it's not as bad as what I think, but I know there are some like milk spills and stuff, and I'll get them done. And then if I'm still feeling good, I think I'm going to try and do the bathroom and get that cleaned, get the shower screen done, give the bathroom a good clean, a proper sort of a thorough clean. But again, it's going to depend how I'm feeling. And I've got dog dinner to cook. That's probably the other priority today. I've just been trying to write down things as I think of them, and then we'll just see how we go in the lead up to my hospital admission. Yeah. I don't think I've got anything else to tell you at this stage. You're all up to date. Okay, had a good start to the day. I've had a shower, washed my hair, and as I mentioned before, I was going to clean the bathroom. But while I was in the shower, I will do the shower screen, so I've done that, and I've also scrubbed the floor. I haven't lifted out the drain yet though. I do need to do that later on. I don't know why I didn't do it while I was in there. I think I need to get a scrubbing brush to scrub some areas, but that's why I couldn't lift it out. I did actually try. I need to get something to lift it out. Usually I can do it, but today I couldn't manage to lift the drain, so we'll do that later on. And I don't know, Kevin's just come back now. The other thing I wanted to show you was how my wardrobe's working. All I did was quickly switch my winter things. I just moved the tray, put this along, because it's easier just to get into that cupboard. So my summer stuff's now there. Obviously I'm not going to need to access any of my winter things. But yeah, as you can see, we're pretty neat and tidy. Bags are working, got my swimsuits there. Yeah, everything's working out really well. Didn't you go through? I've pulled out one handbag I know I'm not wearing. I was looking at handbags yesterday. Yes, I pulled out one I'm not wearing. I think that tub's empty down there because the bedspread didn't fit in there. So those shoes I'm probably just going to sell because they're my Skechers, and I can't see me ever going back into Skechers again, sadly. I do not want to deal with foot pain ever again. But yeah, it's working really well. Just thought I'd show you because I haven't done that since we did the room. What's happening here? What is catching? Oh, I think it's actually the quilt that sticks out a bit. Yeah, it must be. That's okay. It goes behind the door anyway. This is why I heard the door. Kevin's obviously left stuff there. I said 1 bag of potting mix. Oh my goodness, why can't he listen to instructions? And I've got Dobby just doing these rooms so when Kevin's here for work he's not disturbed. And then I'll send him to the rest of the house later on. Thanks, Dobby. Unfortunately pretty sore. But our groceries are ready. Kevin's going to come over with me or we'll drive over and get them. If he's working, we'll just take a little break and yeah, we'll get them and I will deal with them. This is Kevin. This is why I did stuff before when I could, because I've got to work when I feel okay, because at the moment the fibro pain sort of comes and goes. At the moment it's very much here. Hopefully it'll go away again. I think I'll be finishing the bathroom tomorrow though. If I can get on with the food, that'll be fine. That'll work out okay. Shower got done. Shower floor got done. I did the vanity the other day, yesterday. So, and I've thrown the bath mat and our towels in the washing machine. The bathroom's partly done today. I'll see if I can get to doing the drain later on. Because again, I can do that sitting down, like kneeling down the floor, sitting down the floor. So it might be an easier job to do than one that's sort of standing up. Dog food's also ready, so I can dish that up as well. We're still waiting on it to release. So some things are getting done. Another big groceries lot. Those are like two, but last time I had them, if you remember, I was trying to stack it up this high. so. And we had some naughty children in the pool, teenage boys in the pool that shouldn't have been there. They jumped the fence. But they're gone now. But it was very noisy. I wouldn't have cared if they were quiet, but they were so noisy. And I have kind of cleaned up the kitchen, although it doesn't really look it, does it? But I did. Packed the dishwasher and I've tidied a bit of stuff up. I left some stuff to see. I'll get to it later on. We'll see when I get home. Alright, some shoes on and go and get them boys. There's a little baby one. Oh my gosh, so cute. Just a walk, he's gonna walk past and the little baby was just sitting on the fence. Fluffy. At least mum's around, that's good, or dad.